Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, talking to you guys over a little bit of a top 5 video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 redstone machines. Now this video in premise is going to be me talking about some machines that we could build previously in Minecraft, but the new 1.5 update have become way more efficient and in my mind cooler to build. I just like to put this asterisk here before I start that one, you guys, even if you're the most novice redstone person out there, you're barely in touch with redstone, I will break this down for you guys in a way that is really easy for you guys to understand, and even if you guys don't understand it, you can pretty much just build block for block what I explained to you guys and it'll work for you guys. So with that said, I also just want to mention, if you guys want to try any of this stuff out, feel free to go check out my Minecraft server, play.squadcraft.net. Now depending on when you're watching this, the server's probably going to be updated for 1.5, but if it's not, guys, just throw it on your Minecraft server list and go on it when it is, because it should be updated soon and it's definitely going to be a cool place to test this out. It's a PvP server and all that great stuff. Also, remember to use code DrPSN to get 5% off any of your packages over there. Anyway, with all that being said, let's kind of get started. So what we're going to be talking about first, and this is in no particular order, guys, is the TNT Cannon. So if you guys have been doing Minecraft for any period of time, you guys know what a TNT Cannon is. It's just pretty much a cannon that shoots TNT. Now this is your kind of semi-basic TNT cannon. This one, does have repeaters on it, which some of them don't. What's going to happen is I'm going to, fire off this, or press this button, it's going to ignite these TNT, it's going to ignite that one, it's going to shoot it off, it's going to hit the ground and blow up, and then it's going to cause some damage. Now if I wanted to fire this off again, I would need to go over there and I need to light it again, reload it again. So I need to throw all this stuff back in here, and I need to press the button again. And even sometimes with this TNT cannon, it'll misfire. So in this case it didn't. It's going to go straight and hit the proper place. It's not the most it's not the most consistent TNT cannon, but hell, what is? But every time you need to go reload it, sometimes it misfires. It's not overall the greatest TNT cannon that you can have, especially if it's like in a PvP atmosphere where you're relying on this TNT cannon to get you to win. This TNT cannon, on the other hand, now with Minecraft 1.5, dispensers actually ignite TNT. So previously what would happen is when I press this button is the TNT would just spit out like that. Like it would just be a block of TNT or an entity that would just go like that, and that's it. But now with 1.5, it'll actually spit out entities. So this is pretty much set up in the exact same way, except instead of just placing the TNT, I put dispensers there with stacks of TNT in them. This pretty much means... Wait, what? This pretty much means that now I can shoot off TNT at a very fast rate without needing to go back and reload or anything like that. And not only that, but it's actually way more consistent to shoot it like this because they all ignite at the exact same time. It's just going to fire off. It's way more consistent, and personally I think it's way better than any other TNT cannon you could have done previously. Even further, you can take it one step farther, like I did, as you guys can see here, and pretty much I just set up a bunch of, dispensers here. I set up this many because after you get to 11, it kind of plateaus and you don't really get the same return investment you did with the other ones. Also, you guys are free to set up as many projectile TNT as you want. I actually set up one before that had 30 TNT in it, so you can do some pretty ridiculous things that cause huge explosions, but as you guys can see, it's going to have this 11 forcing TNT, 2 projectile TNT, and as you guys can see, sometimes it's going to fire them off, and they're actually going so fast that they don't hit the ground. So this would be useful for something like, say you're trying to blow up a mountain or a wall or something that's big, that's in front of you. It'll work for that, but sometimes it does hit the ground and it causes a lot of damage. So anyway, moving on to the next one, guys. The next one we're going to be talking about is the Always Day Clock. So if you guys have played a map like Seth Bling, Hypixel's TF2 Dust Bowl map, if you guys have played Supercraft Brothers, if you guys have played a lot of redstone maps, you guys, I guarantee you, have played on a map that had this. This is what it had. It's basically, if I turn this on, a minecart that's going to go around in a circle. It's going to set off this detector rail, which is going to change the time of day. It's going to then get stuck on these cobwebs, and a minute from now, it's going to drop back down, it's going to hit the detector rail, and everything goes around again and again and again. Now it works fine, but pretty much what would happen is sometimes the minecart would fall off, it wouldn't activate the command block, some weird stuff happened, and it wasn't perfect. Like, it wasn't 100% perfect. It worked the majority of the time, but sometimes it would screw up. Now, With the new Minecraft 1.5, you have these things like daylight sensors, you have comparators, and if you set up something like this, I'm not going to explain fully what this does, because again, it is quite complicated, but pretty much all you need to know is if you set up the blocks like this, a dispenser, comparator, daylight sensor, comparator, a block, a redstone torch, and then a command block, this will work. Now, I have the dispenser full, like 100% full, and my comparator here on subtract mode. So pretty much what it's doing is this daylight sensor is going to output a redstone signal depending on what time of day it is. So the later it gets in the day, the weaker the redstone signal is going to be. Now, what this dispenser is doing is it's going to be outputting a constant signal of about half. So pretty much what it means is that when this redstone signal, when the time of day gets below half, so when it gets, halfway through the day, it's going to turn on this redstone torch, which is then going to activate this command block, which is then going to make it stronger again, which is going to turn off the torch, and it's going to continuously go. And that's basically how it works. It's really simple. I suggest you guys use this. This is probably going to be the new standard for, Minecraft, but I really do like it. But moving on to the next one, this is something that you guys will probably like, camouflage traps. Previously in Minecraft, if I ever wanted to, make a trap, I would need to use pressure plates, or I'd need to use, string. And pressure plates give you away. It's like, oh, okay, I obviously know, that there's a trap here. I'm gonna walk around these pressure plates that are just obscurely placed there. Now with the new Minecraft 1.5, you guys can actually set up traps. So if I sit here, read this. I guess my command block is broken. I don't know what I did. It's right here. There we go. So anyway, guys, pretty much what I was trying to explain there is I set it up wrong, pretty much. So if I change that, it'll work a lot better. If I change this 1 to like a 3, what's going to happen is, I'm running up these stairs, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to read this sign. Oh no, and then, there's lava down here or something, maybe. I don't know. You guys can use this to open up, iron doors. So say you get close enough to an iron door, it'll activate it, stuff like that. Pretty much if I were to explain the way that this works, it's very simple. So you set up all of your redstone, or say you want to set up an iron door, you'd set up an iron door just like you would normally, except instead of being, opened by a lever or a pressure plate, you'd set up this command block and this comparator. Now, this command block is going to have a few different things in it. It's going to have the /test4 command. So the test4 command basically looks for people. You need to give it a place to look. So you're going to do @A, so it's going to select all the players, and you're going to give it a place to look. And this location is the location of this block right here. And then finally, you're going to give it a radius. So it's going to grab people within 3 blocks of that radius. So this is the block 1, 2, 3. If I'm standing here, maybe it's, yeah, there. So if I'm standing here, it's going to go off. If I'm standing here, then it's not. Here, it's going to go off. Here, it's going to close. So basically, that's your radius, and then you're going to need a clock running that. So pretty much what this clock does is it's constantly updating this block over here. You guys could make this clock even faster by going like this, and then if I go like that, going like that, but this is going to cause more lag on your server than you want, so that's just, kind of use it at your own caution. And then finally, so that's something you guys can use for adventure maps, puzzle maps, all that great stuff, or even if you're off on a server, you guys can use it. But moving on from that, guys, finally, or second to last one we're going to talk about is the anti-cheat item locks. So what the anti-cheat item locks is basically a fancy way of saying you can't cheat anymore when it comes to pressure plates. So previously, what map makers would need to do is they would need to set it up so that in these weird ways so that people couldn't cheat, so that, there's a pressure plate by the door. Say you were supposed to go find 5 golden apples or something, and in order to get through to the next level, you need to get 5 golden apples. Previously, you'd have a pressure plate there. In that pressure plate, you could throw one item on, it's going to open up the door. You could throw, a million items on. It doesn't matter what you throw on, it'll still open up the door. But I actually wanted that. I should have kept that. These are weighted pressure plates. What you can do now with them is you can set it up so that, say I'm supposed to go get 5 pieces of TNT, I need to throw all 5 pieces of TNT on there. Even if I throw 4, it's not going to open. It's only going to open when I throw that 5th piece. Now, I'm going to run through, and I actually set it up so that, I could grab the TNT as I run through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you guys can see, I can just grab it on my way out, and then, I'm all fine. But you guys could easily fix that by moving it farther down. Pretty much this is really cool. The way that this works is very, very simple. Pretty much it's just some redstone that leads to a redstone repeater, and then that redstone repeater lights off some more redstone, and it's very simple how this works. And it's just basically the more items I put on this pressure plate, the stronger the signal gets. So if I throw 1 item on this pressure plate, as you guys can see, it's going to be 1 strong. If I throw 2, it's still going to be 1 strong. 3, it's still going to be 1 strong. 4, it's still going to be 1 strong. But at the 5th item, and 5th item, it's going to be 2 strong. So then that'll set off the repeater and all that stuff. So that's basically how it works. You guys can go to the Minecraft wiki and check out the exact strengths. It goes, basically the light pressure plate goes up to 56. So up to 56 blocks, that's a full signal strength. So the next one we're going to be talking about, and the last one, is the auto chest stacking machine thing. I couldn't think of a good name for this one, but this basically is 0 redstone required. No redstone at all for this. This is actually one of the cooler ones, one of the ones that I definitely suggest you guys do in your Minecraft world. First of all, this is a trapped chest. This is like a normal chest, except for the way you craft it is a tripwire hook next to a chest. And basically what this does is it outputs a redstone signal when you have it open. So depending on how many people have it open, it'll be a stronger redstone signal. If you have 1 person, it's a redstone signal of 1. If you have 2, then it's 2, and 3, 3. But pretty much what that means is this hopper, there's a hopper underneath it. What that means is when I have it open, it won't grab any items from me, or it won't pull any items. It's only when I escape that now if I look back into it, it's empty. Now, what it did is it didn't take my items or do anything like that. What it did is it just pulled them into these other chests. Now, like I said, 0 redstone required. It's just hoppers, literally just hoppers in a row with chests, and it moved all my stuff down here. Now, this is useful in a situation where, you know, you want this at the exit of your mine or something, like just this one chest, and then you want to hide all of your chests over here. You could also use, you know, a little bit more advanced redstone and figure out ways to make, you know, hopper minecarts move your stuff so you can get your stuff moved from place to place and all that cool stuff. But this is definitely something cool. I really do like this, and I think it's really convenient. But anyway, guys, this video is kind of getting a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I showed you guys some cool stuff. The map download for this will be in the description, so you guys can go download that and see all of this stuff block for block, make some cool TNT cannons, you know, figure out exactly how this the daylight sensor works and all that cool stuff. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy. Remember to like the video if you guys liked it. Remember to subscribe to join the nation if you already haven't, and all that great stuff. Anyway, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace. And I'm back, guys, so hopefully, again, you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see any other redstone-related videos, you guys can feel free to click on the annotation on the left, which will direct you to my Minecraft 1.5 show. You guys can go click on that and watch all of my Minecraft 1.5 videos, or you guys can click on the right side of the screen on any of the specific videos you guys want to see, like you guys can check out the comparator, the hopper, redstone, blocks, all those things, and see specifically what to do with them, what they do, and all that stuff in depth. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.